I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up with the start of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby.
Today, all eyes are on. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Okay, all set to go. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Just off the outside edge. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And him out front for strike 3.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, it's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Spencer Horwitz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double.
3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run. His 4th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here's Trey Turner. And that one pulled foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on. base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Skeens, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Now a screamer. Into the outfield. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And strike 2.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run. Solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Andrew McCutchen leading things off and takes a strike. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Puts it away for the out. Here's Tommy Pham. Foul ball there. Pham, in his 10th season, 37 years young. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 8, catcher
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Line drive, hauls it in to end the inning. Cannonball coming. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Gonzalez to first in time. 2 down. Here comes Real Muto. Swung on, belted. Cruz going back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. Wheeler back to work. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Brian Reynolds here. Swinging a foul out of play. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score in the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Horwitz stands in now and watches strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Connor Falefa stands at first with 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Kepler makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 3-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Brandon Marsh, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Skeens with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. So the Philly batting order turns over. This is Bryson Stott. And that is out of play.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swing and a ground ball. Jumps, throws. Nicely done for the out. Trey Turner at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the 2nd game of the series. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
The Turnpike Series continues now. And now, Tommy Pham. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Pirates down by a pair, top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Rodriguez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get...
And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Fought off foul. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer this series, and they add a run. It's 6-3.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
That's to third, Triolo. Handles, throws to first, then there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And that ball is out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 7-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And the Pirates manager making so the lineup flips over. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Reynolds going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We're headed back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Right through there for a strike. Triolo, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's 8-4.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Connor Falefa in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality.
Takes it in for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Man at first, one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Castellanos makes the play. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Here's McCutchen. And there's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bounce to the left side. The throw to first, and McCutchen is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the back here in Philadelphia, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Bryce Harper. And there's a strike.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base.
That one ripped. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-4.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 10-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. You feel like everything goes slow motion.
Now batting Max Kepler.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. JT Realmuto steps in. He's already homered in this game. Popped up. Gonzalez. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this. The Turnpike Series continues now. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Tommy Pham. That's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Gonzalez in the box again. Takes a strike. Pham gets his lead at first with nobody out. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping.
Throw to first in time. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Went with the sweeper for the strike. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Ferguson back to work. Fouled off left side. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
He was late there, strike 1. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Boom, brings it in. And that is that. Bucks go down. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Turner pops it up. Horowitz. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane. Read it on my tombstone. Dude wasn't playing, written with exclamations. Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah. La. Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah. Feels so good. Yeah.
Late on that fastball. Banks, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And there's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Just outside, and that is ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Pham in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late with the swing there.
Wow, no fair right there.
No ball,
I mean,
2 strikes.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Carmen Mlodzinski gets the call from the pen.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Throw to second, save. Another throw to second. Oh, and he got him this time.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, bases empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on.
1 ball.
That one
2
not
strikes.
close. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 hit in the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Here's a rocket out to left. Kepler takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Rodriguez batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Stays alive. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
You see me coming up.
Now a chance for Jared Triolo. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Banks is just 1 strike away. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double.
3, that's a magic number.